And another teaser trailer for Superman just dropped. What's up, guys? Welcome to Comic Chronicles. Later today, in just a few hours, we'll be getting the official trailer for Superman. And just like back in December before the teaser launch, DC and James Gunn themselves dropped another official poster and teaser trailer on social media to hype things up before the trailer drops. The expectations are high. In this little teaser, we get some action scenes and a glimpse of Lex Luthor reacting to Superman. No more chit-chat, let's check out every detail, cause yeah, there are some cool Easter eggs in here. First off, we have this wide shot of Superman chilling in the clouds soaking up some sun, possibly recharging his powers. This is pretty typical for Superman. We've seen scenes like this in other adaptations, and even in this film, there's a moment when he's all beaten up, and Krypto and the robots from the fortress save him, putting him in a chamber that absorbs solar rays. Even though there's that scene in the fortress, it makes sense to have another one like this in the clouds because, according to the rumors, if they're true, the film will take place over a span of 7 days. So, this could totally happen. It's a beautiful shot, I really like that wide angle. Next, there's this intriguing new scene, in my opinion, featuring Lex Luthor with a smug look on his face. Here, we see a bit more of actor Nicholas Holt's portrayal as Lex Luthor. And even though we have to wait for the movie to drop to fully judge his performance, I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed. These quick shots of Lex Luthor and all the teasers have convinced me that Nicholas Holt nailed it as Lex Luthor. There's a scene of him during the shoot that came out in that behind-the-scenes footage, and he's totally in character as Lex Luthor, really doing an awesome job. He's an excellent actor, no doubt about that. If I'm not mistaken, out of the whole cast, he's the most established one who's landed roles in various big Hollywood films. I really dig his work as Beast in the X-Men. In this scene, we see Lex Luthor mocking Superman, probably after seeing him in action saving someone or the city from a bigger threat. Notice that what's interesting here is the angle Lex is filmed from. Check it out, he's got that smug look looking down, the perspective we get is from someone with a huge ego, something typical for any Lex Luthor, looking down on someone. Plus, there are these details in the architecture of the LexCorp Tower that kind of make it look like Luthor has horns, symbolizing that he's the villain of the film while also showing the power he holds over the city. So, if we pay close attention to the other teaser that dropped 2 days ago, in that shot with Superman and Krypto looking at Metropolis, aside from the Daily Planet, the other tallest buildings in the city are LexCorp Towers, so pick up on that detail involving Lex as a whole. He's really gonna be that guy giving Superman a hard time throughout the movie, and if the rumors pan out, all the challenges Superman faces in the film will have Lex Luthor's fingerprints all over them. He's the one who's always pulling the strings. Next, we got the villain Hammer of Boravia destroying what seems to be the Chaco's building, which is that filled cookie from the DC universe, and curiously, Martian Manhunter is a huge fan of them, he really loves those cookies. In the past, James Gunn showed some references to Chacos during the movie's filming, so it probably connects to this Hammer of Boravia attack. Plus, Chacos is a detail that involves the entire DC universe. Could this be a hint that we'll see Martian Manhunter in the future of the DCU? That would be pretty interesting. In this scene, right when Hammer of Boravia is about to attack the building, you can quickly see what looks like a drone observing and pulling back as the attack starts. Maybe this drone is from LexCorp, there to record the attack for Luthor, and who knows, maybe even to manipulate the people of Metropolis against Superman. Perhaps there'll be some speech stating that Superman attracts threats to the city, resulting in a lot of destruction and death, something Lex Luthor always does in the comics or even in the animations. Moving on with the scenes, Superman steps up to face the villain, and that's where you can see there are several of those robots surrounding Superman and Hammer of Boravia. Judging by the tech, we can easily assume they're drones from LexCorp and not media cameras or the Daily Planets. Previous rumors have already highlighted that Luthor plans to create false narratives to turn the public against Superman, so here's another hint of that in action. Speaking of that take of Superman facing Hammer, man, it looks pretty cool, I'm excited to see that whole fight. Maybe Hammer of Boravia is the first villain Superman will face in the film, and apparently, he'll have some significance in the plot during these attacks. Next, we have another shot of Lex Luthor, but this time in the Fortress of Solitude. If you've seen all the teasers released and follow the channel, you know that eventually, Lex is gonna break into the Fortress of Solitude alongside Ultraman, and now we have another scene showing that. Again, Luthor mocks Superman in that tone of voice.
Superman.
And here, we see that Lex really hates Superman more than anything. That hatred he carries for simply having a being who draws all the attention of the city to himself, not to mention being super powerful and an alien, will drive Lex to take every necessary step to defeat his enemy. I strongly believe that in this film, we'll see Lex Luthor's malicious actions unfold intensely, and for sure in this invasion of the Fortress of Solitude, besides uncovering everything about Superman, Lex will have Ultraman destroy the fortress. Then, the scene from the first teaser where we see Superman sat next to a dead robot from the fortress makes sense. Let's just hope Krypto isn't in the fortress during this invasion, but it's highly likely he is and will do everything to defend the fortress, but unfortunately, he'll be defeated by Ultraman and Lex Luthor. Finally, we have this moment where Superman's in his suit all singed up, and the building behind him is on fire. In this case, I don't think it relates to Hammer and Boravia's attack, but rather the Kaiju, where Superman gets blasted with that fire. This scene might be from that battle, and Superman will try to draw the Kaiju's attention away from innocent bystanders. It really is a small teaser, just a taste of what's to come, and I gotta admit, I'm super pumped to see this film and the trailer that's dropping later today. So, if you're excited for the Superman trailer too, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Are you digging all this hype for the Superman movie? Don't forget to smash that super like button here on the video and hit that super subscribe on our channel. Turn on the bell so that as soon as the trailer drops, I'll combine all the info, Easter eggs, and bring you an epic breakdown in a full video. So subscribe and turn on the bell to get notified as soon as the video goes live, and you'll be in the loop before anyone else. Also, consider supporting our work through the thanks button next to the subscribe button. That way, you help us bring you more videos than usual, and with even better quality. Thank you so much for all the support, I really appreciate it. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us here in the video. Comment look up in the comments so I know you made it to the end. Until the next video.